Tiro and afraid by you. Why don't you shut the f*** up, you? Let him fight.
These guys are supposed to look up to Rafiq, and he's not setting a good example for the boys, and they don't want to be involved in crap.
The Tiger Kings won the power to choose the next fight.
Hands up who thinks Rafiq's getting picked.
After this morning, Paul, I definitely think that Rafiq's got to get out of here. We'll see if he can stand 5 rounds with me. I think it's my responsibility as being a team captain. I should eliminate this pain in the bum that everyone has.
I want to fight him. I always want to fight him so much, you know.
What should we do?
The team captain, John Wayne Carr,
Who are you going to fight?
Rafiq.
decided he would fight Rafiq instead of Jabba.
I wanted something, I wanted my revenge, and these things happened. I was really surprised when it wasn't Jabba. Jabba is scared, you know. If I win, I'm gonna shut really his mouth.
Go home, Rafiq!
Rafiq gave John Wayne a war in the ring. But it was the well-known veteran of Muay Thai that sent Rafiq packing. Tonight, Jabba Askarov, the street-smart Russian from Dubai.
I know how to fight with Rafiq. I don't think it's gonna be for me a difficult fight. I think I beat him easy. I'm gonna teach Rafiq a valuable lesson.
Will face off against Rafiq Bakhouri to finally settle the score.
I'm a Parisian, you know, I have a comfortable life. You know, I think Jabba, you know, he's from Russia, he has problems in his country, but it's not a reason to do not respect somebody, you know? So, I don't care. Now we're gonna see.
We've got more of the Contender Asia finale when we return. Our next two fighters are making their way to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the blue corner, representing France, please welcome Rafiq Bakhouri.
You talk about a man who brought out so many mixed emotions in the fans during the Contender Asia series. And you talk about the cocky, the brash, the arrogant bad boy from France, Rafiq Bakhouri. And tonight, the man who he came to blows with in the gym during the show, Jabba, will be facing him finally in centre ring.
Representing the UAE, United Arab Emirates, this is Jabba Askarov.
Listen to the ovation. They absolutely love this man. The 21-year-old who was all guts and determination. He lost to John Wayne Carr in the semi-finals in a fight that many say could have gone either way. And now he gets to fight the grudge match we've all been looking forward to. And now the tail of the tank, presented by Skype. Take a deep breath. There is a 3-kilo weight advantage to Rafiq, but the higher KO ratio goes the way of the more experienced Jabba Askarov. It is the grudge match the world has been waiting for, between Rafiq of France and Jabba of the UAE.
WMC European title on the line, ladies and gentlemen.
Rafiq,
out, round one.
who really did incense not only his fellow contender fighters, but also so many of the audience watching. And here we go, the grudge match. They came to blows at the gym, and now they'll get it on in centre ring. And these are two nasty fighters, folks.
Well, Rafiq has good skills, good strategies. A southpaw fighter, meaning his left hand and left leg are his power base, but also his rear stance. Rafiq will be shooting a lot off that rear side, as will Jabba. He's orthodox, and he'll be using his right side a lot more.
You see the focus in the eyes here of Rafiq. He has been so concentrated around the hotel in the last few days. has taken a very quiet approach. And this is, as I said, a very nasty fighter. There have been complaints at the hotel this week, Hammer, because Rafik Bakuri doesn't sleep, he waits. And he's waited until tonight for so long. Jabba, meanwhile, as a groin shot there clips Rafik, Jabba, meanwhile, has been a lot more light-hearted around the hotel this week. We've seen him in the lobby with the Contender staff. We've seen him happy and smiling, walking around on the street, signing autographs, taking photos.
Well, Jabba's just enjoying the Contender Asia experience. And, you know, this is just the ultimate for a Muay Thai fighter to be part of this series, to be part of this event here tonight. It doesn't get any better.
Left hook there from Jabba, the man from the UAE. Good outside thigh kick to the southpaw Rafik. Southpaw meaning that Rafik is a left-handed fighter. Again takes a kick to the outside rear thigh.
I'd like to see Jabba switch up and try and work the lead thigh of Rafik off his lead leg also, rather than loading up so much off his rear.
Evasion work there from Rafik. All tied up, draws a couple of knees into the right side of the carcass as Jabba, referee the Merc, steps in and separates both men. Into the final stages of the first round here, set for 5.
If you're scoring this at home and you want to a bit of an insight as to how the judges will be looking at this fight, the clinching and dominance in the grapple is a high-scoring technique. A power kick is a high-scoring technique. A punch is one of the lower-scoring techniques. So if you're scoring this and one fighter is boxing a lot and the other fighter is kicking a lot, well, the fighter that is kicking theoretically should be having the advantage. An elbow will also score highly for you as a bit of tape comes loose on Rafik's glove. They'll have to fix that now.
And Murph just throws it out of the ring. He's not going to let anything stop this grudge match in a hurry. Final stage of the first round. It's been a bit of a filling out process. Both men haven't thrown down here in the first stanza. You can bet that they will as this fight goes on. There is a lot of bad blood, but at the same time, there is a lot of respect. You're talking about Jabba with 51 fights under his belt, Rafik with 44 fights under his belt, also a European champion. Both these men know what the other's capable of, and on the bell, Jabba lands the big right hand. An interesting first round of action, a filling out process, and filling out of the groin for Rafik Hammer.
What a good feeling indeed. But Jabba just more power-based, I felt in that round. I'll give him the first round, Jabba. It was close. It could almost go even.
So the Hammer giving it 10-9 the way of Jabba in the first round. He did land that beautiful right hand just before the bell, did Jabba, Hammer.
And he also landed some good counter-kicking, Jabba. So that was what left the impression in my mind, which is why I would probably give him the round. Again, you see Jabba just stalking forward, overlapping his hands and feet. Rafik getting caught with the right cross, showing that hint of arrogance.
The Murph, Brian Murphy, brings both men to centering this grudge match. Here we go, round of 5. High left round kick from Rafik. Here's a nasty fight of the Frenchman. He's said to get well lit or a hypochondriac for no reason. Takes an outside thigh kick as Jabbar doubles up on it.
I just feel that Rafik doesn't have the power base to worry Jabba.
Good leg check there from Jabba. You can see some reddening on the inside knee, inside lead thigh area of Jabba, courtesy of those leg kicks of Rafik. Wild overhand right from Jabba, almost took out the ring lights. Again, just peppering away to that lead thigh and knee area is Rafik. Skips in dangerously. Don't know what he was trying to do there, Hammer, but he almost gave an overhand right.
I think he was trying to skip in and clinch, go for the grapple and work the knee strikes. Didn't really work for him though.
It just seems to me, having a look at Rafik every time he comes in on Jabba, his defences are wide open. Jabba could set himself and fire that overhand right through the centre.
Well, have a look at the upper body of Jabba. Have a look at his shoulders and traps and chest. He's got a very wide power base in the upper body there.
And this guy's got more muscles than a seafood platter. Wicked left hook there from Jabba. Rafik just evades it. Jabba goes downstairs.
It always comes back to food, Michael, doesn't it?
I love it, Hammer.
Especially that seafood.
Inside thigh kick from Rafik. There's a slight cut over the left eye here of Jabba. but it's just to the outside of the corner of the eye. It won't affect him. The blood won't